Hello everyone, this tutorial is all about the text alignment, table padding and highlighting the table rows, and I'll be explaining the theory part. At the same time, I'll be showing you guys how to implement it. The first one is text alignment. The text alignment property is used to set the horizontal alignment of a text. And here we're going to see some of the text alignment properties and some of its value. And the syntax for the text alignment is we simply write text align and put its value. And its values can be number 1, left alignment, number 2, right alignment, number 3, center alignment, and finally justify. In this example, I have few sentences that is written within the p tag. Now if I want to align these sentences towards left, right, center or justify it, we have to use this style tag that is written inside the head tag. So since my sentences were written inside the p tag, paragraph tag, I need to specify it, p, close the bracket, and we use the text align property and give its value. The first value was left, so we're gonna align our whole sentences towards left. Refresh it. So this left value, it is kind of default behavior and it doesn't do much. So let's see with the right value. Right value, save it and refresh it. As you can see, there is changes in the sentence alignment. The whole sentence is aligned towards right, and the third value is center. Save it and refresh it. As you can see, the whole text have been aligned towards center. Now finally justify. You simply write justify and refresh it, and as you can see, the sentences have been justified. Some other properties of text alignment are text indent. It specifies the indentations of the first line in the text block, and here we can also use the negative values. And other properties is text align last. This property specifies how to align the last line of the text. Here you simply put the text indent with text indent and you give the value. For example, if I want my first line to be aligned by 60 pixels, save it and refresh it. As you can see, my first line have been pushed in by 60 pixels, and this is probably used when you want to emphasize your first line. And the other properties of the text aligned was text align last. This will emphasize your last line, and the values that goes along with it is like right, left, center and justify. For example, here right. Now as you can see, the last line have been aligned towards right. Here you can also mention center if you want to emphasize your last line to be in center alignment. Here as you can see, the last line have been aligned towards center. And the second one is table padding. The CSS padding property is used to control the space between the border and the content in a table. This is used on table data and table head element. Now table padding, it is used to give the space between the content of the table and the border of the table. In this example, I have a table, and if you can see, it looks a little bit congested, and if you want to increase the space between the content of the table and the border, we simply type inside the style tag, we mention table data, table head, close the bracket, and we simply write padding and give the value. For example, I want to have the space of 20 pixel and 20 pixel in every cell. As you can see, my content of the table and the border, it have the space of 20 pixel. Now, for example, if you only want to increase the space of the table head, here you can only mention the table head. Save it like this. And if you wish to have space only between the table data, you can only mention the table data here, and you can see the result. The final one is highlighting the table rows. The Hoover selects the table rows to highlight table rows on the mouse over. We can use the Hoover for table head, table data, and table. Now in this example, as I move my mouse towards the table, like in every cell of the table, there is no effect, nothing is happening. So if I wish to highlight my table as I move my mouse towards it, what you can do is, inside the style tag, you mention table. Since you want to put the effect to the whole table, we simply mention Hoover. Now what does it mean is that when you point your mouse towards the table, like in every cell of the table, you can see the effect of border collapse and the background color turning to yellow. You can save it. Right now there is no effect. Refresh it. Now you can see, as you move your mouse towards the table, your border is being collapsed and the background color is being changed to yellow. Now if you wish to have the same effect but only to your table header, you can simply mention table header. Now you can see the change. Here it is being only emphasizing or being highlighted only in the header, since you have mentioned only in the header part. You can also mention if you want to highlight only your table data. Save it. Right now there is no effect when I point my mouse in the table data. When you refresh it, you can see your table data is being highlighted as you move your mouse towards it. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.